In this video I'd like to explain to you why mobile is known as the seventh mass media and what that means to you. So the term the seventh mass media was first coined by industry expert Tommy Ahonen. And let me tell you about the previous six to put this into some sort of context. The first mass media channel was, of course, books, which have been around since the 1500s. Then, at the beginning of the 20th century, we saw the second mass media, which was recordings, and that brought us such stars as Enrico Caruso. Moving on a short time, the third mass media to affect the world was, of course, cinema, which brought us such great stars as Charlie Chaplin. And 10 short years later saw the advent of radio. The next mass media to affect the world was in the 50s, and that was of course TV, which brought to us the likes of Lucille Ball in those early TV programs. Then it wasn't until the 90s that the next mass media took hold, and that was of course the internet, and later on in the decade Google came into the picture. And that brings us round to the seventh mass media, and that is of course the mobile phone. And what a development we've seen in the past 10 years, from those early clunky handsets to the sophisticated intelligent smartphones we have today. So what does all this mean to you and to your business? Well, the significance of the mobile is that it can actually replace all of the previous six mass media. Records? Yep, we can listen to those on our mobile phone now. Radio? Yep, that too. And of course now we have podcasts. Newspapers and magazines? We can get those on our mobile phone now. TV? I for one watch TV programs on my iPhone. And of course we're now beginning to see the first subscription channels for on-demand movies. And of course it goes without saying that anything we can do on the internet in terms of browsing, we can do on our mobile phone. And in case you're thinking that some things will never transfer across to the mobile phone, such as books, well, we've already seen those migrate across to the likes of Kindle, and in Japan the mobile phone book industry is worth $500 million per year. Now, mobile has 8 unique abilities which make it a marketing dream. So let's look at those one by one. The first is that the mobile is the first truly personal medium, meaning when it comes to sharing our mobile, regardless of how much we love our partner, 63% of us are not willing to share our mobile phone with our spouse. The second ability is that in fact it's permanently carried. In fact, 60% of us sleep with our phone in our beds. The next unique feature of mobile is that it is always on. Then, it has a built-in payment system. In fact, some gaming and cable TV channels earn the majority of their revenue from mobile payments. Mobile is always available, and with its built-in microphone, camera and video camera, we can create content at any time. Mobile also has the most accurate audience data. 90% of the audience on mobiles can be identified. The next unique ability mobile phones have is to capture the social context of what we're doing. How many of us check in on those location-based apps, or tweet that we're having a coffee with friends. And lastly, mobile enables augmented reality, which you can think of in terms of the visual overlay enjoyed by Arne's Terminator. And don't be fooled into thinking, the mobile's small, it has limitations. Nowadays, many mobile phones have a QWERTY keyboard. They have video cameras. They have microphones. They have barcode scanners. They have motion sensors which can be used for gaming, for example. And of course they have GPS, which can be used for navigation. and can replace the sat-navs that we have in our cars. So what's the significance of all of this? In a 2002 survey, Americans said the mobile phone was fourth behind the internet, TV, and the landline as the most important technologies they used. Just 5 years later, the mobile phone was the #1 device that Americans could not live without. So, what's the message? The message is to get mobilized. There's a massive opportunity out there for those companies who are willing to take the initiative and get themselves a mobile website. And it doesn't matter if your customers are looking for you on a local basis, whether they're looking through the organic listings, whether they're looking through the paid pay-per-click AdWords listings, or even via video. If you've got a mobile website, it's going to put you way ahead of your competition. So to get your free copy of our special report, The 7 Myths About Mobile and the Truth That Can Jet Fuel Your Business, plus a 5 video training series on mobile marketing, all you need to do is visit www.mobilewebsitedesign.me. That's the 3 W's.mobilewebsitedesign.me. And we look forward to seeing you there.